Alrighty, my friends. There it is. There's the dance party for chair. Well done, Grima. Why are we dino dancing? Why not dino dancing? Is a better question. Why not? Now, we're not going to do belly grub. That's level 24. The toolbox. I'm pretty sure there's a Threshodon down there to get by, but we have our underwater breathing. So, one of the things I like to do when I'm not streaming is watch random YouTube videos about MMOs and gaming and just stuff that I'm interested in. And one of the discussions recently, talking about this whole support class in MMOs discussion, is that Ashes of Creation, they did a dev forum post where they're asking, what do you think about support classes or support skills in MMOs? Who should have them? How many should they have? What even is a support class? And most people who responded, I actually did a pretty big response to it, feel like if you're gonna have a support class in an MMO, then it feels like you should not give every other class, you know, tank, DPS, healer, a bunch of support abilities. Because if you do, you make the support class useless, which is kind of what World of Warcraft did, where basically they don't really have a pure support class. And so my thing was that I think it's fine if there's like maybe one or two, maybe three at most support abilities on a DPS or a healer character. But if you're gonna have a support class, that class needs to have many support abilities, or at least a lot more than the other classes. And in Ashes of Creation, the support classes are basically planned on being the Bard and the Summoner, I believe. So it's like, you know, give Rogue Lockpick, sure. Give Mages the ability to dispel invisible doors. But the Bard and the Summoner should be able to do things like, I don't know, help regen mana faster, or reduce resists on an enemy, or you know, make a tank have slightly more dodge percentage or something, you know, buff and support abilities. You used to have an add-on that would automatically vendor all junk gray items. It's pretty handy. It's pretty easy to do that myself. But yeah, I mean, I have Bagnon. This is as much inventory management help I feel like I need. Druids aren't support in this. Well, if you're talking about Ashes of Creation, Shogi, no, because Ashes of Creation's class system is weird. They say they have 64 classes, but they really have is 8 classes with different flavors and specs, and they don't have a pure Druid. They only have one tank class called the Tank, and they only have one healer class called the Cleric, or the Priest, or something. But when you hit level 20 in Ashes of Creation, you choose a secondary, what they call archetype, which becomes your class. And so I think, like, if you're a healer and you choose Ranger as your secondary archetype, I think you'll be a Druid.
Excellent recovery.
But that's not like a different...
I thought I'd see these tools again. During the last
that's not really different from a healer, except that you might have more heal over time spells instead of direct heals or something like that. And it's not support. It would be a healer class. So there's one tank, one healer. There's like Ranger, Rogue. I think it's actually called Hunter. Ranger, maybe it's Ranger. Ranger, Rogue, Wizard or Mage for DPS. And maybe one more. And then Bard and Summoner for support. So their class system's quite different than a lot of other MMOs that have come out in recent years. I'm hoping it'll be interesting and add a lot of diversity to characters and give class identity and all that kind of stuff. Bagnon can probably do that mod where you just sell gray stuff. I mean, there's a cleanup that like sorts everything. I don't know about an ability that auto sells for us. Maybe it's when I'm in the maybe when I'm in the trader or something. You know what? I sold some dragon scales. I bet you I can sell those on the auction house because there's probably some special type of leatherworking that needs those dragon scales. I should see if I can buy those back and try to sell them on the auction house. What's up, Just a Guy? I'm doing well. Chilling out in World of Warcraft and talking about MMO stuff. Nice chill day of non-FTL trolley shenanigans. I'm trying now it's killing me that I'm not remembering one of the classes in archetypes in Ashes of Creation. It is, let me go through them as we kill this next guy. There's tank and healer. There's a warrior who's like a melee DPS. Rogue who's a melee DPS. Ranger who's a ranged physical DPS. Mage, which is a spellcasting range DPS. And then the two support classes, Bard and Summoner. And what they do is they give different names to the archetype, or the class, when you combine two archetypes. It's an interesting system. If no druid, then you guess you're running cleric summoner class, which is the shaman. Well, honestly, there's basically a spreadsheet for what the 64 classes are. I think there is something called the druid, if you wanted to play the druid, and I'm not sure if there's something called the shaman or not. You just Google Ashes of Creation archetype spreadsheet or whatever. Like Bard is minstrel, Bard fighter is sword song or something, I don't know. And I think there is one that's called druid, and I forget which combination it is. You're actually looking at it now? Okay. Yeah, Bard, cleric, fighter, mage, ranger, rogue, summoner, tank. Yeah, that's it. There really is nothing called druid? Wow, okay. Is there a shaman? What's the shaman combo? Is that the one that's cleric summoner? Interesting. That sounds like an interesting combo. Summoner's supposed to be like a support class, and cleric is supposed to be the healer, so it'd be like a healer support, I guess. Alright, so I need, oh gosh, aggro randomly. I need spiders now. Okay. I'm unsure on what I'd want to combo my bard with, if I want to go pure double bard, or if I'd want to do something like build a bard. Because what I think the idea is behind the class system in Ashes of Creation is whatever your secondary class is, it augments your primary class. So if you're a cleric who does mage as your secondary stuff, you'll add like elemental stuff to your heals. And if you're a ranger who adds mage, you'll add elemental attacks to your range attacks or something. I think the idea for bard would maybe be if you secondary a cleric, I guess it's called a cleric, yeah, then maybe your support would be more heal based, and if you secondary a tank, maybe you'd be a tank support or something. I'm quite curious how it would work. So I feel like it'd be really cool to be like a bard support who buffs up the tank so he can, you know, tank better and stuff. I feel like that would be cool, like be the tank bard support or something. Since I like tanking in MMOs. Combine my love of bards with my enjoyment of being tanky. Does it make a difference if you go cleric summoner or summoner cleric? Yes, because if your primary archetype is going to be your primary role. So if a summoner is a damage slash support character, then the cleric would maybe just add a little healing. But if you start as cleric and go summoner as your secondary, you're going to be primarily a healer, which gets maybe some small amounts of support and DPS or something like that. Summoner cleric is necromancer, apparently? Yes. So that would be... Because apparently Cleric adds life and death stuff, so you can summon skeletons and zombies or something if you do Cleric as your secondary to a summoner. So it sounds like it's going to be a cool system and should have a lot of diversity. But seeing it in action is going to be the big challenge, because Ashes of Creation goes into Alpha 2 later this year. Build a bard, like build a bear. Build a bard bear. Build a bard bear. And it seems like there could be cool combinations if you do a, you know, like a fighter, because every class can use every weapon. So you could be a mage that uses a sword, and if you have a mage as the fighter secondary, you can be more of a melee mage that uses, you know, probably a lot of point-blank AoE elemental skills to do AoE damage in melee. Or if you want to be a fighter with a ranger secondary, you can probably have more and use a bow and probably have like a melee fighter who goes between ranged and melee or something, you know. Should be quite interesting, the different ways you can build your character. You pick tank, we become a mouse. I don't know what a mouse is, but if you go tank, you're probably going to be the tankiest tank that could ever tank a tank. That's my guess. That's one of the discussions I saw on like YouTube videos or the forums, is like, if you want to be the main tank, does that mean you have to go tank? Or will there be other secondaries that will be viable? And I think what they said is things like, if you do like a mage secondary as a tank, maybe you are more resistant to spells, so you'd be a better tank versus casters. And if you did, I don't know, a rogue secondary, maybe you're better against fast attacking enemies or something like that. It'll be interesting how it works out. Rogue / mage equals night spell. Seems like one you'd be interested in as well. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'm gonna guess that's some sort of rogue that adds elemental damage to his melee attacks or something. Thank you for the follow, Pat Davey. Maus is a big German tank. It's also the German name of mouse, of mice. Okay. I was wondering if that was just German for mouse. Maybe the German mouse tank looks like a mouse. I don't know. Alright, so we're finished with spiders. Condors. I know there's a lot of condors up there. Bristol Bridge. These guys are high level. I think I'm going to go level 21 over here. Yeah, I'm going to go kill condors on the way to the Blackrock Menace quests over here. Do that. Because, like, to me, the most fun thing about games like this, like MMOs, is I like trying out different builds. I like having a set role when you're with a group. I like being able to be creative with your abilities and your talent tree to do something that other people aren't doing. And so having a lot of different ways to build your character and wanting to play different alts to try different play styles is what I want to see in an MMO. So that's why I'm hopeful Ashes of Creation will have a lot of that in it. Tank fighter seems like something you'd be interested in, but tank would probably be ideal for getting in an enemy's face. What's the tank fighter called, Pseudo Drifter? What's the name of that one? Is this a picture of a Panzer Kampfenwagen? Okay, I guess that kind of looks like a mouse. Uh-oh, am I aggroing that guy? No. Alright, so I don't need to kill any more of the gnolls right now. You're not looking at the spreadsheet, you're just guessing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm guessing tank fighter. That does sound interesting. Since fighter's like the frontline melee DPS character, while the rogue's, you know, the sneaky dexterity backstabby one. I don't know what the tank fighter would be called. Tank's called Guardian. Okay. Seems fitting. What's the tank fighter called, Shogi? Called a knight. Oh, that's cool. All right. I'm gonna guess there's got to be paladin on there that's like tank priest or fighter priest or something. Surely they have paladin on there. Let's do some lifesteal. Tank cleric is paladin, huh? Okay, nice. Get my pally facts correct, my bad. Some of the combos are intriguing, like tank summoner, yeah. Well, and there's, on the forums and the videos that talk about Ashes of Creation, there's lots of speculation because they've pretty much shown everything on stream. It's an open development MMO, so they show stuff every month. They've pretty much shown every archetype on stream except Rogue, Bard, and Summoner, which probably means they've done the least work on those. I think they're starting to work on Bard now, but they've shown Tank, Fighter, Cleric, Ranger, Mage. They've shown basically everything else. So, still a little up in the air how all those other classes' abilities are going to interact with others, since we haven't even seen the skills yet for the Rogue and the Bard and the Summoner. Can Tank plus Cleric smite? They probably will have an ability that's called smite, I would guess. I would guess they would.
That's still recharging.
It almost reminds me a little bit of like dual specking in D&D or something like that. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of this condor meat. Figured it would take me forever to get all the meat for this. Playing Rogue Mage and using a big effing hammer. Yeah, you could do that. The only thing I'm not super psyched about... Well, there's two things I'm not super psyched about for Ashes of Creation.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, man, I'm already out of inventory space again. One is that the game is... I'm going to use this thing. The game is based off of the game that Steven Sharif, the main dev, played the most and loves was, I think, Arcage? Arcage or Lineage, one of those two. And so there's a lot of open world PvP in that. So I'm worried that if you're not a big PvPer, there might be, you know, stuff you wouldn't want to do in the game. But I'm hoping that it's... I'm guessing it'll be something where you don't like have to PvP all the time or something. It's just if you want to participate in that, there's risk versus reward involved. But the other thing is I can't remember if they have weapon swapping, and I don't like weapon swapping in games. One of my biggest gripes with Guild Wars 2 is all your skills are based on your weapons. Not all of them, but a large portion of them are based on your weapons. And if you want to really be good at the game, you have to weapon swap a lot. And I just don't like weapon swapping. I've never liked that mechanic. It always feels clunky to me. Okay, and this is us taking a lot of damage. Let's use our heal thingy. Okay, holy crap. I'm gonna bandage myself while you're tanking, bro. Jesus, these black dragon whelps and their fireballs of doom. Hey, what's up, Ali Sharon? Thank you for the 6 months. Just watching the VOD from yesterday. Hope you're doing better today. I'm having a lot more fun today, that's for sure. A lot more fun today than I was having yesterday. Was having not a great time yesterday, that's for sure. Let's get rid of some of these chipped and broken and different types of tusks. Here's a broken feather and a blade feather and a slightly used feather, but they're all different items that take up different slots for one item. Hope there's no weapon swapping. It's fine enough, but you're not a fan of it in general. Yeah, I can't remember if there's weapon swapping in the game or not. I actually can't remember. One of the other games I'm super excited about that's coming out, I think in early access or beta later this year, is Path of Exile 2. And that will have weapon swapping, but I think the way they're going to do that is going to be a little cleaner. Because basically you don't have to, like, press a button to weapon swap, then press another button to use your abilities. Are you dying again? It's the wrong thing. I want to heal you. The weapons are gonna be tied to the abilities. So when you use an ability, it'll automatically weapon swap, and I feel like that wouldn't be as annoying to have automatic weapon swapping. Ah, crap! I have to resummon. Geez, these freaking little dragons are blowing up my. They're blowing up my dudes. Blowing up my void walkers. What is weapon swapping? If you played Guild Wars 2, it's basically where you have one set of weapons, and then a second set, like, holstered on your back or, you know, on your character's belt or something. And you go back and forth between the weapons, and they give you different abilities. And I don't like that mechanic in most games. I've never played a game where weapon swapping felt smooth and not clunky, basically. It always feels super clunky to me in games I've played with it. I think this guy's gonna knock me down. Damn it. There we go. Get my stone back. Alright, one more condor meat. Damn it, I'm not gonna be able to go fight these guys. I have literally no inventory space. Okay, let's finish the condors then. Go sell again. Jesus, all these animals. 1 egg, 1 scale, 3 livers, 2 claws. Here's all of your inventory space on stupid random pieces of these animals, which none of them are quest items except for one of them. Yeah, New World has weapon swapping, and New World is one of the worst combat systems in an MMO I've ever played. I know some people like it, but it's action combat with weapon swapping that's very clunky and laggy and slow. It's just there's nothing about New World's weapon combat system that I enjoy. My Void Walker looks shorter than normal. Oh, yeah, I forgot to resummon him actually. 1 single egg, yeah.
Inventory is full.
1 single buzzard talon. Whatever. Wasn't New World that super buggy game? Yeah, when it came out as super buggy. That's the game that I think created the meme of walking simulator in MMOs, or at least the first time I heard it. Where basically you just walk from town to town doing quests, which is basically what WoW is, of course. But in WoW, the combat's fun. And New World was famously shown to have reused assets over and over. So there's only like 4 or 5 different mob types in the entire game that were just like recolored and reskinned to get the game done quicker. And there was only like 1 or 2 different town layouts that they just turn and they put them in different parts of the world. So all the towns are basically the same, just reoriented in a different way. It was like extremely lazy and rushed because it was Amazon Game Studio, and I'm sure Jeff Bezos or whoever the people were in charge of publishing the game forced them to get it out early. So the game was exceedingly rushed and shallow and buggy when it first came out. Apparently it's been improved since it's had a couple expansions, but It's still the same combat system, and I never really thought it was a very good base to build on. But I'm also not as big a fan of games that go super high into action combat. I like games like WoW that have a little more tab targeting, slower paced, strategic combat, rather than I have to click 5,000 times to auto-attack my enemy.
Step on up.
No, I don't keep the scales because I think I might be able to sell those on the auction house. I was gonna buy back scales. Damn, I think I forgot. Oh well. Wonder meat, that's quest item. Quest item. Jeez, okay, I'm gonna send some stuff to my mule.
Safe travels.
Nothing beats turn-based combat. Yeah, turn-based combat can be fun too. Rand mule. Have some shadow gems and actually don't do that. Let's make that stacked. There we go. There, and there. No other full stacks there. Okay. Alright, next I'm gonna go... Where do I want to go next? Halberd Beam OP. Halberd Beam. That must be Paul's warrior. Halberd Beam OP. You are OP. Sadly, warriors are not OP, so...
What can I do for you? Well done, adventurer. Such fine specimens, too. And here is your delicious delicacy known as Red Ridge Goulash.
Alright, this will... Well, hold on to that. Make sure we're using up our max OP-ness. That's right. Use up our... whatchamacallit? Our food buff foods. Can I get up there this way? Looks like I cannot. I'm gonna guess you make it a warrior to either be another bank, or you want to actually have a tank character. Honestly, if you're gonna go tank, yeah, I guess warrior's probably the best tank. Although warrior is really freaking hard to solo. I do not recommend warrior solo.
How are you?
From my experience of playing warrior back in the day. Warrior always felt like the weakest solo leveling class in the game. Tasty goulash, delicious. Alright, so it's time to kill some orcs. Which they, like, stick around here to try to, yeah. These guys hide behind these cliffs and bushes to try to... There's 3 of them, god. Ambush you. Stay away from the ambushing orcs. I bet you many people have died from that. Okay, so these are not orcs. These are the gnolls. Okay.
That's still recharging.
Old friend of yours wanted to duo, so we started some tunes last night. It's a good backup too. Nice, nice. Wow, you're just duoing with everybody. Which has been your favorite class so far, Paul? Discounting the deaths that you've had. What's been your favorite class to play? I guess Druid's probably the hardest, but... Maybe Rogue was the most fun? Yeah, Rogue is a fun class, that's for sure. I was just clicking aggro. I think you might actually.
I can't pass that yet.
These mystics, they're probably going to be like those trogs that cast lightning bolts over and over, just do a crap ton of damage. Alright, go ahead and heal, bro. I do not need to fight multiples of those at the same time. What I'm going to do, this guy should be a single. I'm going to grab you and run. You can't summon the will to play another rogue yet? Yeah. To me, rogue was probably second hardest behind warrior to solo. It just felt like they had the fewest tools. They have some tools to survive, but this feels like they just don't have as many tools as warlocks and priests and druids and mages and stuff. Or hunters. I'm honestly surprised I haven't seen more hunters while I've been playing so far.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Seem to be taking to the lock pretty well so far? Oh yeah, having a lot of fun with the lock. I had played one like a low-level lock a long time ago, so I've kind of always had a feel for how it works. I just never played it all the way to max level. So, and I feel like it shares a lot in common with Shadow Priest. At least when it comes to the way that DPS works. This looks like a tough fight. 3 dudes. I don't think I want to take that fight. Could maybe do it if I use fear. If I clear out everything and use fear, I might be able to do it.
I can't pass that yet.
Probably would want to fear. Actually, I probably want to burst down the mystic. Fear one of those brutes. How much health do they have? You have 379. Guess I have 3. Well, that's about the same health. The mystic is 2 levels higher, though. Okay, let me use one of my food buffs here. Alright, so we're going to run that away if we get in trouble here. So I'm going to try to burst down the mystic, fear one of the brutes. Oh my god, he's taking so much damage so fast. Okay, I'm gonna run. That one's dead, I think. Does he die? Damn, have to resummon him, and I don't have a shard again. Okay, it's fine. Now that the caster's down, I can fear one and kill the other. Shouldn't be a problem. Famous last words, though. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's get a soul shard back. I'm gonna fear you anyway. Guess I'm not tanking you the whole time. Get an extra soul shard, hopefully. Let's practice doing recklessness. Oh no, okay, we're all. Ah, crap. I didn't get my soul shard. Okay, screwed that up. That's alright. To the victor the spoils, the battered chest. Don't spawn on me while I get this, please. Very nice. Have I had to sacrifice yet? No, I actually should have right there at the end sacrificed my void guy, but I didn't really need to. I was hoping he'd stay alive, but of course he didn't. Hashtag blame Grima. Just putting that out there to be safe. Cool, cool. Level 20 Basher. Alright, we definitely need to make a soul shard from this guy's soul. I will eat your soul, as Jack Black would say. This is not the greatest song in the world, it is just a tribute. I will eat your soul. Alright, one more pike. I will drain your life. Oh my god. So much damage. Alright, I do not want to fight 3 of those guys. Let's go back out here. They're probably respawning. Sacrifice, also known as venting. True, true. Also, aka venting. True. Spawning over here. Good. But it's not human, so does it count? Yeah, we're venting our void dude. I don't know if venting a void dude counts as venting. Not true venting if it's not a human. I need one more pike. One more pike beam. We don't discriminate in our venting. Humans are just more likely to be vented. Ah, okay. Indiscriminate venting here. Sounds true. Sounds like something we do. There it is. Okay, that quest's done. What do I want to do next? These quests are already starting to get a little high level. And I guess it's these axes next. Two dudes there. Is that one guy by himself? Oh no, somebody aggroed those. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I think we'll hit 20 today. That'll be a good goal to hit 20. Alright, what levels are these guys? 20, 21, and 20. Alright, I don't want to... Because I could probably take out 3 dudes, but let's not push our luck with a tripole solo. No reason to go crazy. This level 21 quest here for the battle-worn axes, that's to kill. Those are the elite orcs right there. I think over here there's some non-elites, but these up here should be non-elites. Let's go for the non-elite orcs up here. Tin? No, it's copper. I might be good to go back to Loch Modan to finish some of the quests. Yeah, that I didn't do last time. I might head back to Loch Modan at the end of the day. We'll see. Maybe I'll end up going to Loch Modan off stream so that next time we play I'll do some leveling there, some questing there. Because there were a lot of quests in this zone and we're kind of going through them pretty quickly. Level 23 Summoner. I do not want to mess with that. I do not want to mess with that. Level 22 Renegade, plus 3 levels. If it's solo, I'm okay with that. Are you solo? I don't see any friends, so I think we're good. No resists. Very good. We can come back and do this zone early on Friday if you'd like. Quite a few quests to do. This zone? I guess well, it'll depend on how much I have left, I guess. Because I guess if we duo some of these other quests, we could probably do it. If you want to do the quest that I've been working on over the next day and a half or something, so we're on the same quest, that would probably be best. I have a feeling the last quest I'm going to get done today is probably this Blackrock Menace quest. Because I'm not going to be able to do Solomon's Law. This retrieval quest. Missing in action, I think, might be a whatchamacallit, a escort quest, potentially. Oh, jeez. Oh, even these dudes are a little... I don't want to get those casters. The caster plus his little pet there seems sketchy. Yeah, the escort quest up north is tough. Yeah, I remember that being a pretty trolly difficult quest. Don't knock me down, bro.
I can't.
Oh, that's gonna aggro. Does that aggro those other guys? Yeah, it does. Run. We run. Run towards Searing Gorge. It's safe there. Wait a second. It's not safe in Searing Gorge. I'm not going to be able to loot that guy, am I? I'm not going to be able to loot that unless I send my pet in, loot, and then run away. And that might be what I do, actually. Okay. Okay, he aggroed. Okay, good. The death cave where that escort is? Yeah, no kidding. Escort in a death cave. Alright, am I brave enough to send my pet in, loot, and then run away? I think I am brave enough to do that. Brave enough to sacrifice my pet for loots. Where'd the other guy go? Did he despawn? I think that other guy despawned. Okay, nice. Either despawned or he was a patrol that was just standing there or something. Maybe he was a patrol that just stands there for a bit. Come on, dude, get aggro. Okay, kill him. Let's go grab this loot before that guy comes back. Yeah, these guys, they're plus 2, plus 3 to me. Not super level appropriate for us, but we are a Warlock. Warlock for the win. I can always sacrifice my pet if I need to get some health while running away. He doesn't mind. He likes it. Lol. If I can get one of those casters by themselves, I'd probably be okay to fight that, but it's a little sketchy. Level 24. Okay, we can fight these guys. I'm okay with these guys. As long as that caster doesn't show up behind us somewhere. I'm gonna move out so I can see a little better here. Keep an eye behind us in case that caster wants to respawn or something. The pet's at a tough spot to get aggro. He gets a new rank of Torment every 10 levels, so it's really weak now. And again, it's a +3 mob too, yeah. Yeah, and I just upgraded my Curse of Agony, so I'm probably doing even more damage. So yeah, level 19 and 29 is probably like the worst levels because we've upgraded our spells, but he hasn't upgraded his taunt. That makes sense. That makes sense. Poor Tholfug. We believe in you, Tholfug. We believe you can do it. We'll get you a new taunt as a reward at the end of the day. Your reward is you get to do your job harder. What a great reward. What do we got here? 2 level 21s. And there we go. I knew there was a patrol somewhere. What level is he? Okay, we're not going to mess with level 23 caster. He's basically a warlock since he's got the little imp pet. Okay. Let's stay out here where we have singles we can fight. Single non-caster enemies. I think Immolate generates a lot of threat from what you can recall. Well, Searing Pain caused a high amount of threat. Immolate doesn't say that it does. So maybe it does, but it doesn't say that it does. But it's a similar look since it's like a fire ability. What I will say is it starts out as a direct damage spell, and all the other 2 dots we cast don't start doing damage at first. So I feel like it feels like a higher amount of threat because it has direct damage at the beginning of the skill. So there's like a front-loaded damage that adds a bit of extra threat, it seems. Okay, what level are you? Yeah, 23 summoner. Alright, how quickly will these guys respawn? I don't want to mess with that. See, walk back. I might try the 2 level 21 dudes when this guy paths away. There's 2 level 21 dudes behind there. If I could fear one, burn down the other, could probably do this. Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl! That summoner will not go away. Okay, this guy respawned. 22. Well, especially when he resists the taunt. That's definitely gonna mean we have a lot of threat. I am taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna see if I can fear this guy. You also pull aggro more easily if you're in melee range. Yeah, I know. I know. But if they resist taunt, they're gonna come at me whether I'm in melee range or ranged range. Since doing any amount of damage is gonna be more damage than, or more threat than the Voidwalker does without a taunt ability working. Alright, so I have Escape Artist if I get immobilized. So actually, if any of these guys do throw a net, I actually have an answer to that as a gnome. It's kind of crazy. But they do have a get out of immobilization free card. Alright, I think that... Oh, okay, single. I was gonna say, I think that guy pathed away. Oh my god. Alright, I'm attacking through the wall here. This guy spawned. Must have resisted all my stuff. Yeah, we totally have line of sight here, but not sometimes when we're looking through the floor. Totally makes sense, right, chat? Okay, that guy's dead. Okay, let's put our dots on, and then let's start healing you. Flawless, no buggy game mechanics from WoW Classic. Gotta love it. Very nice. Alright, we got 2 level 21s here. Okay. Alright, with fear, I feel like we can potentially do this. So, we run away if things get bad. No caster here. Oh, I did not do the right thing. I did not do the right thing. I am burning down the wrong dude. Calculated? Maybe not calculated. I need to burn this guy down because the other guy's coming back. Okay, you should die from the dot. Okay, good.
Have a target.
This. Alright, we should be good. I meant to burn down the non-feared guy. Well, that kind of worked. That kind of worked. Calculated. Incorrectly calculated, but still calculated. We don't make mistakes. We make happy little accidents here in hardcore classic WoW. Happy little accidents that are quite calculated. I feel like they're going to respawn here soon, so if I want to try to kill these 2 level 21s over here with fear, we might have repops that I got to be careful of. Are there 2 level 21s? Yes, there are. Do I go for this? Okay, so you do that. I'm going to fear this guy. Okay. I run if things get bad.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And that's really annoying. It's fine. Wrong button. Worried about the guy spawning up there. I think we're okay for now. Okay, that guy dead. You go attack him. I loot. He resisted the taunt. Maybe that's good. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Okay, just fear him. And follow him out of here, because that caster dude's walking. Alright. Easy. Not even close. As we're both at half health or less. What do we get there? A mace with strength, leather shoulders. No, nothing I care about there. 33 armor chest piece with no stats on it. Interesting. Let's use our last liver pie. We're out of pie, Pie Boy. Pie Boy does not approve of being out of pie, I'm guessing. All right, how many more of these things do I need? 2 more of these axes. 2 more Ask Me a Questions items. This guy's not spawned yet. Single dudes will not respawn for some reason. There's a guy. Rip Pie. And my axe! Wait, don't rest in pieces, Pie. Blackrock Bounty and Escort. Is that the quest I'm doing right now? No, I'm doing Blackrock Menace. That's probably the higher level elite quest or something. Alright, 1 more axe. I see copper. Oh, yeah, that guy just spawned. I see you up there. Resist.
Can't pass that yet.
Don't resist me, bro. I spent so much time casting that spell and making you this present, and then you just say, no, I don't want it. But I made it for you. This fireball to the face was made specifically for you. I got your measurements and everything. Oh, damn, I was gonna fight that guy. Alright, well, I need one more. Is this the place where those two guys spawn together? I think it probably is. Right, that guy's. Ah, summoner spawn there. Level 23 summoner spawned with a chest. Level 24 up there. Dude, you're taking all my mobs. Those are my mobs. Okay, and this guy we can get, I think. Level 22. Okay, resisted immolate. As long as nothing paths here. Okay, I'm gonna fear. Because that guy, man, he does some damage if he's wailing on me. He does some damage. Come on, one more axe. Damn it. Come on, one more axe. Where did that paladin go? He's running around down here. Is he fighting the summoner? Yeah, he is. Okay, he's level 24. He is actually level appropriate for this quest. Crazy. Who even does things at level appropriate levels? Supposed to do them -2 levels for the real challenge and fun. And this copper vein keeps just respawning. Alright, yeah, this quest will actually get me my level, so what I'll probably do is finish this quest, get our level, go get our spells, and call it a stream, even if we end a little early today, because I do have rehearsal tonight. That's probably what I'll do to finish today's stream. I don't have to get into these other high-level quests. Time to take a shortcut through burning steps to Lochmadan. Yep, I didn't learn my lesson from shortcuts on my Shadow Priest. Let's do that. Really good strategy. Sounds like a perfect plan. Yeah, and now we got this human warrior. Okay, these guys are taking all of these dudes. All right. Well, there were some down over here. Let's go see if we can get the last axe from one of those dudes. I also have a quest to turn in Stormwind, I believe. One of the other reasons I was thinking about going to Lochmadan next stream is because I have at least one quest turn in. There's a leak quest that I'm at a level I could safely do now. I think I could go back and clean up some of the quests I had to skip earlier. They're too high level. By yourself, dude? Nice. Alright, let's get out of melee range so we don't aggro. We probably will do too much damage in aggro. Yeah. Axe? Axe. Beautiful. Alright. Quest done, no deaths. Believers, it's looking good. As long as I don't die to lagging on a flight path or falling down a cliff or something. Looking good for the believers. I don't even know if we had any non-believers for the beginning of the stream prediction anyway. God, aggro, just feign death. Yeah, that's probably the most OP ability in Hardcore Classic is feign death. It's gotta be the most OP ability. I know it can be resisted, but feign death is so strong on hunters.
That makes for a lot fewer orcs to worry about.
Ding 20.
Blackrock Outrunners and Renegades are running ambushes between here and Stone
Belly
Lodge
Grub
Keep.
quest
the leader
over
of
there.
The Outrunners is an orc named Theral Zun. We want this orc. Bring me the head of Theral Zun. The Blackrock Orcs enlisted Shadowcasters.
Although if I'm gonna
lead their
go
attacks in
to
Red Ridge, and they have brought with them devices of dark power.
that other zone.
These orbs have struck telling
Why
blows
the hell have
against Red
agility
Ridge's
on
defenders,
cloth? That makes
and
no
it's
sense.
imperative we remove the demon-tainted items from the
If I am gonna go
conflict.
to Lochmadan,
Find
I'm gonna have
and
to clear out
deliver
some
to
quests,
me
honestly.
Midnight orbs from slain Blackrock Shadowcasters.
Really an upgrade?
I
3
will
more
then have
armor
them disposed of, for this
for 1
world
extra
would be
intellect
a
and no
better place
stamina?
without
That does
them.
not seem like an
Great
upgrade.
work, adventurer.
To
These
get this and
supplies
sell
will
it.
help the bridge effort immensely. We'll get this beauty shored up in no time.
Alright, everybody believed on the prediction today? Okay. Alright, so do I want the thing that makes my next Curse of Agony stronger? Or do I want to just make Curse of Agony stronger? Let's get this ability first. Amplify Curse. I actually want to see... Amplify Curse. Increases the effect, Curse of Weakness or Agony, by 50%, or your next Curse of Exhaustion by 20%. I have to, like, precast it like it is a buff your ability buff. It's a buff your buff buff. Okay. I'll do some probably auction house stuff
See you around.
off stream. Let's see what other quests became available hitting 20. My quest log is going to be completely full. This. Oh, the Gaz. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to grab that one. 26 Elite we're not doing anytime soon. Although, I guess I'll grab it and I can drop it at any time, like I did earlier. Everybody believed in the power of the Warlock. Everybody believed.
Murlocs are becoming a problem. Larger groups of the fishmen are dropping anchor along the shores of Lake Everstill and fishing up a storm. We need them gone before they eat all the fish in the lake. Hunt Murlocs. Bring me 8 of their fins and I might have something for you.
Black Rock Bounty. 25 quests. That was what somebody was looking for a quest for earlier. Have I killed the bear nearby? It's a boar, I think, right? And I haven't, because I'm pretty sure it's level 24. Belly Grub or whatever. Belly Grub is level 24. I could probably take a level 24, but I'm not gonna do it right now. A little too high level. I'm just gonna grab all these quests. I'm gonna go Stormwind. I'm gonna get my turn-ins done. Get my level 20 spells and just end a little early today.
Our sources tell us that the leaders of each unit within the clan are known
Since,
as champions. You'll find them in their encampment to the north.
WoW can make my hands start getting tired, and we're kind of a little too low level for most of these quests now. Yeah. I could probably do Murloc quest and maybe Belly Grub. And if we grouped together, probably Solomon's Law. It's probably the only other quest I could do right now before I get another level or two. Curious if you can solo that as a lock. Oh, Belly Grub? I'm sure I can. I just don't want to do it when I'm 4 levels low because he'll resist everything. Especially without my level 20 spells. With my level 20 spells and the Voidwalker with his upgraded taunt, I have a feeling it won't be any issue. Probably will be fine. There's the Watchful Eye quest I can get now, so I need to grab that. Look at all these red elite quests. Alright, that quest turn-in is in Lochmadan. How did I get that and do it and not turn it in? Weird. I can get Murloc fins from low-level Murlocs? I can get a level 20 quest and just go to any zone with low-level Murlocs and finish it. That's kind of troll. That would be the super safe noob scaredy cat way of doing it. Speaking of fortitude, okay, lots of other random quests we can get here now. Corruption abroad. Wow, so many quests. Alright, let's just go, what was I gonna do? We need to turn in this one. That was the, Westfall Dead Mines quest. We'll get our Warlock. Spell upgrades. 4 gold, we got pretty good gold. It's so goofy to me that all your character names are FTL references, Paul. Vent Me, Halberd Beam, Zoltan... What was it? Zoltan Shield or something? I forget. Zoltan something. I also don't know how to add... BattleNet. I guess you figured out how to do it. How to add BattleNet friend. I was not able to figure out how to do that. I am old and UIs scare me. I don't know how to do them correctly. I wonder if I could get my... I bet you I can get my first aid upgraded while I'm in town. Let me go by there and see. That is in the Cathedral Square. See what this other random quest is. This level 24 quest. Alright, here you go, sir.
Well met. Be good.
Minor
Thank you
union
for
cards.
collecting these, adventurer. Your efforts will help bring peace to the dead in the wake of this tragedy. I will see to it that the families are notified.
Why does that guy sound... I don't know. What was that, Italian? I don't know what that was. That was a weird accent. They will be notified that they're... But that's not a dwarf. Yours don't sound like that. What kind of weird dwarf accent was that?
Do I look like I have the time to spend jawing?
So you
I
want
look
to be
like
a
I have the
blacksmith,
time
eh?
to spend
Grab an apron and a hammer,
John.
lad. Let's see what you got.
Okay, you can...
Don't
I
let
can...
the humans in the bazaar fool you, lad.
sell you here.
The subway those gnomes built. It's easier than you might think to transport goods from Ironforge.
One labor union destruction confirmed. Killed them all.
You're gonna buy your
This is,
It's terrible, adventurer.
No
You're
Marigan.
not going to have enough parts to
I don't
get
even want to hear you say No Marigan. But that is a No Marigan quest, so I'm not going to grab that right now. Or maybe ever. Maybe. See what this level 24 quest is over here.
Need help?
Look at all the little kids going on a tour of Stormwind. So cute. First of all, yeah, let's check the quest first. See if we can... if that's one we even want to do or care about. Those kids will probably soon grow enough to be laborers for us to murder, I guess, right?
I'm giving a speech on the fortitude
Royal
of the
Library.
spirit, and I'd like to recite
Speak with
passages
Milton
from
Sheaf.
a particular book on metallurgy. The Stresses of Iron. A copy
Okay.
of this book should be in the Royal Library within Stormwind.
I don't know what that
Can you
leads to.
retrieve it
I
for
might
me?
do that.
If so, then may the blessings of the light
Do a
be
little
with
bit of
you.
walking simulator
The
here
Royal
to end the
Library
stream.
is very large, but the head librarian Milton
This
Sheaf knows each
is-
shelf like it was his own son. Speak to him. He'll retrieve the book for you. Tinkmaster Overspark is very upset with the fate of his mechanical creation tech.
I think that's telling us to go to
Remember,
Ironforge to
kind
learn
of
about
tool for the
Nomarrigan
gnome,
quests, I
but
think.
Overspark tells me it's malfunctioning.
I'll drop that if
Very
I need
sad,
to.
But with luck, perhaps he can.
Alright,
be
how
fixed.
close are we to heavy
Speak
wool
with
bandage?
Tinkmaster
115?
Overspark,
Ah,
and
we
take
got
him
that
down
easy.
Ironforge.
Nice.
He would welcome your help.
I'm gonna sell that. Saving them from that horrible fate. Saving the kids from growing up to be laborers. You want me to murder them now? I mean, I just get ahead on the murdering. I could do that. Yeah, that should be ready to go. Alright. Let's start getting heavy wool bandages. The horrible fate of growing up to be laborers. We should save them from that. Alright, we'll sell that. So we're all in on the wool bandages now. So that and that. Save them from the fate of growing up. That's right. Alright, silk bandage we need 150. I think 125. And that
Farewell.
merchant that Paul found last time is where we need to go for the next upgrade. Alright, so selling some stuff to the merchants. Let's go do our... Let's go get our Warlock. Oops. Warlock spells, and then I'll decide if I do more Walking Simulator or just end there. I might go... Yeah, I might go do these other 2 quests. Let's get them done. It's Walking Simulator time in World of Warcraft again. Everybody's favorite time. Nip those unions in the bud before they even sprout. Are you telling me to kill younglings, madman? To go full Anakin on their ace? Go full Anakin. Nobody ever goes full Anakin. I might just go full Anakin. Sell stuff to you. There's nobody to sell stuff to. The shop is closed. Possible pregnant peasant women too. Yes, okay. Get on top of that. Alright, do I care about the corruption abroad quest? I'm out of quest slots, so I'm gonna say no to that one. I don't know what that one is. Walking and dancing simulator time. Oh, we have a level 20 Warlock quest. Well, depending on how difficult this is, maybe I will do one more quest. I didn't realize we'd get another quest at level 20. I wonder if this unlocks the Succubus, maybe, or the Fell Hunter, potentially. Go grown-up Gretel and Hansel on them, yes. My muscular arms will just lay waste to all of my enemies. Boop boop beep boop beep beep boop beep beep boop beep boop beep boop beep beep boop beep boop.
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your training, or you may find a similar fate.
Demon armor upgrade. Hey, nice. Been a few levels since we've gotten that upgrade. Health funnel upgrade. Nice. Ritual of summoning. Hey, we can summon group members. I forgot that Warlock's got that, actually. Immolate upgrade. Ooh. First AoE. Wow. Level 20 is a good... That's a good level for Warlocks. Alright, so that was a... Curse of Weakness upgrade, I think? No. No upgrades here, I guess. Corruption's level 2 already, yeah. Demon Skin upgrade. 120 armor and 5 health to... Where's rank 3? The hell? Why do I have 2 rank 1s? What? Okay. This says rank 1 when it's supposed to say rank 3. That's a bug. That is a weird random bug. The rank 3 has the stats correct, but it says rank 1. Ha! Weird. Alright, summoning. Health funnel upgrade. 12 health, 10 seconds, 24, so that doubles that. That's great. Oh, it's a different spell? They don't stack though, right? Okay. Why would they do a... Okay. That just seems weird to me, but okay, sure. 2 seconds, 45, 90, okay. That's weird to have the exact same icon, exact same stats except they added shadow resistance, but call it something different. Weird choice, but alright. Alright, let's get our first AoE spell. I'm going to put this guy over here because I doubt I'll very often want to cause high threat over here. Alright, now I have Fiery Rain to burn upon my enemies. We have AoE and Shadow Bolt upgrade too. Man, what a great level for upgrades. Love it. Demon Trainer, what do we got at level 20?
Want to make your demons more powerful? It'll cost you, but you've come to the right place.
This guy's voice. Did I ever upgrade my Imp Firebolt at 18? I don't think I bought that one. I'm actually going to check that, because I don't think I did that. Level 20, Voidwalker Torment upgrade. That should be our upgraded taunt, I think. We did those already. Okay, looks like that's everything here.
Daylight's burning.
So did I do this one? I didn't learn. I didn't teach you your. I didn't learn you your new bolt. Sorry, friend. Demon armor versus demon skin. You don't know why it's not demon armor rank 3 or demon skin rank 3. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It added shadow resistance, so that counts as armor instead of skin. I don't know. All right, rank 2 of torment. Beautiful. All right, that should be all of our spell upgrades. What do we got here? Devourer of Souls.
Succubus is a devourer of
I have to go to the
souls,
Barrens?
destroyer of hearts, and dominator of minds.
Oh, to get the succubus, I gotta go to the Barrens. Well, I'm not doing that today.
To summon and control, but it cannot be brought into
The
power
Barrens,
without
man.
solace. With a symbol of love and
That
faith,
is how I died
then
last time.
you
I
can
died
defeat it and make
going
it
from
yourself. Find something of this nature.
wetlands
You should speak with Tacker the Seer.
to
You will find him in the Barrens of Kalimdor near Camp
Theramore and then tried to run, and I'm even lower level. Dude, do I have to go all the way to Darnassus, then down through Darkshore, down through Ashranar? Oh my god. The great part about that is the Horde version is also in the Baron, so it's just easy mode. Golly. We're not doing that today. I'll make sure to not make that pilgrimage off stream and die. We'll make sure to do that pilgrimage on stream and probably die. Oh my god. That's so ridiculous. More old school Blizzard laziness to not make an alliance version. When do we get the Warlock mount? Yeah, I think it's 40. But you don't get the mount, you actually get a quest that includes doing Dire Maul or something. I think it includes a pretty difficult dungeon, unless I'm thinking of the level 60 mount quest that goes to Dire Maul. I actually don't know, since I don't think I ever made a Warlock to level 40 before. Yeah, road trip Friday. Woohoo! World of Warcraft war trip to get my war trip. Road trip. Alright, let's get these other quests done here. Oh, man. That might be the first thing I do on Friday, actually, is make a really long trek. I think I know how I have to do it without dying. I think I have to go the way I was talking about. Then go down from Ashenvale around the barricade between Barrens and Ashenvale Forest. Oh, Jesus. Do I care? The question is, how badly do I care about getting Succubus? I do kind of want to get the Succubus. I don't think I've ever gotten it before. The Epic mount has the long quest. The basic mount is pretty quick and easy. Oh, okay. Felsteed versus Dreadsteed. Good to know.
At ease, adventurer. Magistrate Solomon is a noble leader. His words carry great weight with me. I shall seek the counsel of the king and make
another thing to just go back there.
Assure
Jesus.
the good judge that he has the Stormwind Army's support. Reinforce while I wait.
Wow, I don't know. I guess that's a quest. That must be the quest that's teaching you how to use a flight path or something, because that's no sense to have you just run back and forth. Whatever. Alright, Alright, let's do this library thing. I'm gonna have to decide what I want to do, because we now have quest in the Barrens for Succubus. My level appropriate quests are probably actually in Loch Modan. I'm gonna decide what I want to do next time we play. I feel like I might want to start with the run from Loch Modan to Wetlands to Theramore. No. Either way, I have to go to Wetlands, right? Because I got to take the boat either to Theramore or Darnassus. Or I guess it would be not Darnassus, Ashranar, or whatever Darkshore place is called. World of Walking. World of Walking to get our Succubus pet. What I might do off stream is actually... No, I don't want to do the walk off stream to wetlands because there's probably a quest or two I could do on the way. Like that clear the orcs out of the pass quest. I don't want to do all that on stream. Alright, well next time we play on Friday, it's probably going to be a long trek over to the other continent down to the Barrens. What are my plans with the succubus? Oh crap, where am I going? I don't know, I think it might be a good pet to use when you're in a group. I don't actually know, I've never really used the succubus. Unless you're asking him if I'm going to try to seduce the succubus. No plans currently, but you know. Depends on how randy I feel that day, lol. Pun on my name and the British word for horny. The only thing you do off stream is die. Keep it on stream for the content. That's right. That's right. What I'll probably do is just get on a flight path up to Loch Modan, and we'll do some Loch Modan stuff before heading over to try to get the succubus. Never actually found the succubus that useful from memory. I have a feeling it's one of the more niche pets that's only used for like, I think the succubus has a charm ability that can CC one human. So against elites that might be quite useful. More useful than a tank pet? I don't know. But I think it might have a charm ability.
We have many books on the subject and are happy to aid Brother Christoph with his speech. Now, which particular book was it the good brother needed? The Stresses of Iron. Yes,
another
I know
quest there. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that.
By the dwarven miner Margulf Blagan a few decades
Alright, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going
ago.
to end the stream here in Stormwind. When I play off stream, I'm just going to do some selling and auction house stuff. And then probably take a flight path to Loch Modan. I think, Paul, what I'd like to do on Friday to start off the day is finish off my Loch Modan quests, then make the really long trek to get the succubus. I really do want to get that quest done. Just, it's my first time playing Warlock, and I'd like to play it as intended, get all my pets unlocked and all that stuff. That's true. Maybe we could do Wailing Caverns while we're over there. What level is Wailing Caverns? It's around level 20, right? Succubus doesn't get that spell until later, like 26 though, if that sways my decision. Well, I do want to do the Loch Modan quests, because I just want to get them out of my quest log, and they are level appropriate. So I think I still do want to plan to start that. Maybe we can try to get a Wailing Caverns group going. I think Wailing Caverns is a level 21, or level 20-ish. Around the same level of Dead Mines, if I remember correctly. Well, my friends, let's end with this scenic view of Stormwind Stockades. 17 to 24 Wailing Caverns. Okay, so we're about the right level. We got all our spells, we got everything. Next time we play, we'll probably make a long trek after starting in Loch Modan. We might even get a level or two from that. So thank you to Paul for joining us. Thank you for not dying on your Druid, because hopefully we can group together and do some Wailing Caverns or something. You're happy to try to join a bit later so I have time to do Loch Quest finish? Yeah, sure, you can join later in the stream. It'll probably be the first portion of the stream where I'll take an hour or two to get those quests done and make the long trek over there. So, as usual, thank you all for all the support. Is anybody new to stream? Hit the follow. Tosca Fescuca, thank you for the follow a little bit ago. Thank you for the bits to follow, subs, give subs, lurking, hanging out, all the amazing stuff y'all do support stream, and grouping up with me like Paul did. So, we'll play some more of this on Friday, and hard mode FTL. No pause tomorrow as usual. So, till next time, peace out. Happy gaming, y'all rock. See you later, my friends.